breeding facility on Draor Prime reeked of despair and disinfectant. Serendax had smelled worse in his years as a freelance investigator, but few things had turned his stomach like this. Metallic corridors echoed with distant roars, some defiant, most broken. He wasn't supposed to be here. The Draconian Empire didn't tolerate human interference, especially not in their cultural practices. But Serendax had stopped caring the moment he saw the leaked footage. Dragons? Magnificent creatures capable of interstellar flight and wielding fire that could melt starship hulls, reduced to livestock. Breeding stock, the Draconians called them. The galaxy called it progress. Serendax called it slavery. He moved through the shadows, thermal cloak masking his heat signature. Mission was simple: document, transmit, leave. Clean, professional, no heroics. That plan died the moment he saw Lisara. Chained in the deepest chamber, her scales once iridescent crimson and gold were now dulled to the color of old blood. Burns marked her flanks from neural prods. Her wings, capable of spanning 50 meters, were clamped to her sides by gravitational restraints. But it was her eyes that stopped Serendax cold. Intelligent, piercing, fury tempered with the cold calculus of someone who understood exactly what was being done to her. A Draconian overseer's voice crackled through the chamber speakers. Third time this cycle, Subject 47. You know what that means. Lisara's massive head lifted. For a moment, Serendax saw something flicker. Not fear, resignation. A door hissed open. 3 Draconians entered with neural whips and injection guns. Serendax's blood ran cold. Dragons who failed to produce male offspring, warriors for the Empire, were reconditioned. The process broke their will. Some survived. Most didn't. Lisara was dying here one clutch at a time. Serendax's hand moved to his pulse pistol. Every rational thought screamed to stay hidden. Let bureaucracy handle it. One dragon, no matter how tragic, couldn't justify risking everything. But he'd never been good at listening to reason. He stepped into the light. Stop! The Draconians whirled, mandibles clicking. The nearest reached for an alarm. Serendax's pulse pistol hummed. The alien crumpled. The others scattered, one for cover, one for the control panel. Serendax shot them both. Silence fell. He realized he had assaulted 3 Draconian citizens on enemy soil. Diplomatic fallout would be catastrophic. He had probably started an interstellar incident. He looked at Lisara. She watched him, impossibly intelligent eyes narrowing. Then slowly, she nodded. The Draconians claimed dragons were non-sapient, barely above animals. Legal fiction. But here was proof. Sentient beings. Serendax moved to the control panel, fingers flying over the alien interface. Neural implant translating and hacking in equal measure. Alarms blared. The restraints released. Chains fell away. Lisara stretched her wings for the first time in years. Sound rolled like thunder. You're coming with me, Serendax said. Though he had no plan for extracting a 50-ton dragon from a high-security facility, Lisara's eyes gleamed with what might have been amusement. She lowered her head, and Serendax understood. He climbed onto her neck, gripping the ridge of scales between her shoulders. Her body radiated heat like a fusion reactor, clean, warm, not the oppressive atmosphere of the facility. Hold on, little rescuer. A voice rumbled through his bones. Not spoken, felt. Perhaps next time, bring a bigger ship. Lisara's laugh was earthquake deep. Then she roared. The sound shattered the gravitational generators. Fire, true dragon fire, melted through the ceiling. Alarms shrieked. Sprinklers hissed futilely against flames burning in vacuum. They rose like a crimson comet, Lisara's wings spreading wide, shattering every level above. Draconian guards fired. Weapons splashed harmlessly against her scales. She was a living warship caged for far too long. They burst into Draor Prime's amber sky. Below, the facility erupted in chaos. Stars beckoned. Your ship. Lisara's voice thrummed 2 kilometers north. Serendax gasped. The cargo hauler by the spaceport. Hold tighter, Serendax. We have others to free. Before he could protest, before he could explain the tiny cargo hauler couldn't hold more dragons, Lisara banked hard, dove back toward the facility, toward the other chambers, the other dragons. He realized then, he hadn't rescued Lisara at all. She had been waiting for someone stupid enough to give her a chance. Clinging to the back of a vengeful dragon, carving a path of liberation through the heart of the Draconian Empire, Serendax did the only thing a human could do. He laughed. The galaxy would tremble. Humanity had just made a very powerful friend. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.